Well, instead, what I like to tell people is think of an infinite number of browsers. Assume that there are going to be more browsers, more versions of browsers coming out all the time, different companies, different. And so forget about the browser as a thing. It's not a target you can shoot for. So one way to help with this is with CSS resets. So the idea, part of the problem with, there's two big problems with browsers that make them hard to support. One is the way that they implement the DOM. So I talked earlier about jQuery, and if you were doing document get element by ID or different kind of directly manipulating the document object model using JavaScript, you could really get in trouble because it changes browser to browser. jQuery smooths that over quite a bit. But from a CSS point of view, resets really help. And the idea here is that, well, IE has a little bit of extra padding around the body, and everybody kind of does things just slightly different. And it's not really breaking a spec. It's just everyone kind of has a little bit extra space here or a different width here or that kind of thing. So resets are a start. And there's several out there. There's Eric Myers. There's YUI. Several different, and a lot of time people kind of cobble one together. And what they basically do is it's kind of a nuclear option. They'll say, remove all padding from everything, reset the font size for everything, kind of rips through the default styles and just deletes them all. The problem with that is then you end up with really verbose CSS as you build all that right back up. And I was talking to somebody recently, and they were saying that it's also a problem with, from a performance perspective, because the browsers then have to say, okay, override all these things, now build them all right back up.